And we are also looking out to the west for our next big weather maker. You can kind of clearly see that moving across parts north of Colorado into Wyoming and then continuing across more of the high plains. This is our next upper disturbance. This is an upper trough that will send through a front on Sunday. The problem is the colder air stays north. And while we will see this front sweep on through with the upper trough, it'll only help to lower the humidity, and then kind of an up and down of our dew points, the humidity, as we'll see a little bit of a return flow by Tuesday into early Wednesday before another upper trough sweeps on through. We are not yet getting into the pattern that would bring us the fall feel. What we need for a fall feel is this type of upper pattern where the upper trough originates in central northern Canada. This would bring the colder air all the way down to the Gulf Coast. What we have been seeing, though, are these systems that originate out over the Pacific. So it's not colder air, and the upper troughs don't get very far south, so the colder air stays north. Really, all we see from these type of patterns is a drop in humidity, sometimes a slight drop in temperature, but never really dramatic. Now, we will see again kind of an up and down of our humidity, increasing a little bit more during the day tomorrow, more so Saturday. Now, the dew points that we're looking at here are for 6 p.m. So by Sunday afternoon, evening is when the drier air will really be settling in. Early on Sunday, I think it'll still have a little bit of a muggier feel. Later in the day is when those dew points come down. They'll steadily increase again by Tuesday, come down a bit, then increasing late Wednesday and on into Thursday. So very much an up and down of humidity in the coming days, because the upper pattern also doesn't bring down the really dry air and keep it in place. With our proximity to the Gulf, it doesn't take much to start getting humid once again. Mostly sunny skies, though we did start to see a few more passing clouds around. A lot of sunshine, though, looking out toward downtown. 88 is our current temperature with a dew point of 61, so not bad humidity-wise at 40%. But with those increasing dew points, as I mentioned, that does lead to some fog, and fog will likely be an issue again tomorrow morning. Today's high was 88, not quite the record of 92, but still running well above our normal. 81 is where we are supposed to be. Maybe one of these fronts will knock our temperatures briefly down to normal. We hit 90 at Bogalusa. Currently, that's the temperature. Mid-upper 80s elsewhere across the region. And the dew points, again, have not been bad. It has been fairly pleasant if you're in the shade. Getting out into the sunshine, that 88 degrees, you feel every bit of it. We've generally had light winds kind of all over the place, but steadily, especially by tomorrow and into Saturday, our winds are going to be off of the Gulf. You can already see that return flow, meaning winds coming off of the Gulf out over Texas. So we've got the onshore flow there, and cloud cover passing across the Houston area is going to be headed our way probably early tomorrow. So we'll have some cloudiness around and the patchy, maybe dense fog. So be mindful of that to start the day. Looks like the clouds kind of clear out by midday into the afternoon, and mostly clear going into the start of the day Saturday. Saturday as well could see some patchy fog in the morning. Now Saturday, this is our high resolution model. It has become a little bit more aggressive with some scattered showers. I'll say about a 30–40% chance during the day Saturday, and then it also is not showing a lot of rain with the front. In fact, pausing it here at 3:35 in the morning Sunday, most of our storms are well to the north. By the time the front gets here, not much rain during the early morning hours. And again, I don't think the drier air is going to be right behind the front, but steadily decreasing humidity throughout the day on Sunday. As far as severe weather goes, the greatest threat looks to be farther to our north. Some of the Florida parishes, especially the western parishes, could see an isolated strong or severe storm, but I think the greatest threat is going to remain well north of us. Out in the tropics we go, nothing named. We have one little wave that is not really showing strong signs of development, and basically as that little wave moves into the Caribbean, this is going through next week, it does not show signs of trying to get into the Gulf. I think we can probably confidently say at this point, we're done with hurricane season. 88 our high tomorrow, 30–40% chance of storms on Saturday, about a 20–30% chance early on Sunday, and then fairly pleasant as we continue into next week.